Hopefully you're looking forward to more Bad Steam games, because that's what I have for you this week. Now before we look at the actual gameplay, let's head over to the Steam store and see what this game promises and a little point of confusion for me. So the game is The Last Mission, and you can see on the Steam store here that it's not in early access or anything, but it says that the game is going to be released August 6th, 2018. However, the game hasn't been updated for 239 games. There's nothing about it being in alpha, beta, early access, or anything like that. So I suspect that the update that happened in August of last year was the actual release, and somehow there was a typo that it was going to be released this year instead of last year. Moving right along to the About This Game section, I'm gonna have text-to-speech read this because it's funner.
The Last Mission is a first-person shooter that combines chaos and horror with scenes full of blood. Fight with huge waves of zombies and monsters hidden in ruins contaminated by radiation and full of demons of the cosmos. In a distant galaxy there is a base in which experiments were carried out with zombies. After a failed project, all the employees left the base. Only the animals that are looking for prey stayed. The main character was sent to the base to destroy all life. You have to destroy the entire legions of undead. Fight with dignity in all battles for the fate of mankind.
So on the right you can see I've made a list of what this game actually is promising us, and I guess maybe this is a distant galaxy? I'm not really sure. Not much happening in this little intro here. Just kind of plops us into gameplay, as you can see. That planet does look quite Earth-like, but we'll just give the distant galaxy a maybe. Now, it sure sounds like there's a heck of a lot of dudes around us, but before I give huge waves of crap. The sensitivity you can't adjust, and it's super low. Luckily I can adjust it on my mouse, so it's slightly playable. However, the mouse does not lock to your one screen, so anytime I go off screen with mouse, which happens a lot, it ended up doing what you saw. So I had to get this special tool here, which let me lock my mouse to the one screen and prevent that happening, because there really was no other way to play the game. So get to try playing the game yet again. Now, really not looking like there's huge waves, so I'm gonna have to say not huge waves. However, these definitely are some kind of a zombie thing, so we'll give it a check on that. That is a zombie. Let's go up this building and kind of take a look at this planet. Maybe some of you can identify these coastlines up here, and we can see if this is actually Earth or not. What are these? Appears to be ammo and grenades. And I also have a knife which seems to kind of one-shot these fellas. It works just as well as the gun, if not better, because sometimes I have to shoot multiple times to take them down if it's not a headshot. The only time there's like blood is if you lose health. You can see here I'm below 50, so the screen is kind of covered in blood, and I'm not sure if it's these massive waves of zombies that's causing my frames to drop, or the fact that there seems to be two textures in this building that are competing with each other. But yeah, seems to have recovered a bit. But there's no blood from killing the zombie fellows or gibs, and I've heard that it's actually pronounced jibs because it's related to giblets. I'm not sure. Debate in the comments perhaps. There also aren't any animals, unless trees count as animals, but I'm pretty sure that they don't. So no animals. And while we're at it, no demons either, because there's only this one zombie model that is attacking us. Whoops. Well, if you don't take damage, your health will slowly regenerate, but clearly I failed at that just now. I'm gonna head up this road because it's really the last thing I have to explore in all this, to see if any of the promises that were made to us are going to be fulfilled. really don't understand why they needed to build this road and why it is up like this, but I guess maybe there was something underneath this at some point. To have a grenade. I'm not sure about the grenades. They're really hard to aim, and I don't know, just really weird fire skill grenades. Alright, nothing really up here to see or do. Oh, this guy's coming to meet us. Hold on, fellas. I got some for you as well. Let's check out the planet one last time, see if we can recognize any of these things, and also admire that tree. Okay, that definitely looks like England, and that's France, and that's the map right there. It's really tiny. So I guess this wasn't in a distant galaxy at all. Let's go through the other promises and just take care of everything that's left. Now, it doesn't seem very chaotic and not much horror, so that's a note. As far as contaminated ruins, I mean, the street lights are working, and everything seems like it's holding together, so no. And on the same line, the radiation thing, I'm not taking any radiation damage or anything, so that's gonna be a nope as well. I'm pretty sure that this base is pretty isolated, and it's not like they're going to drop into the earth and kill us. I don't think they would survive going through the atmosphere, so I don't feel like this is a battle for the fate of mankind. You may have realized that I'm just standing here stabbing. Well, I actually kinda rigged my keyboard to hold the stab button down and got up and walked away just to see if it would work, and it turns out I could probably stand here and stab indefinitely. The About Game section listed many things, but really the only thing it did have was zombies. As far as the dignity part goes, I think this is probably the most dignified thing you can do in the game. Oh look, there's England again.